I was only 11 years old when I first understood that monsters don't always hide under your bed. Sometimes they stand quietly behind your curtains, watching you when you least expect it. We had just moved into a new house in a quiet neighborhood. My mom called it a fresh start, and at first everything felt fine. The house was modest but cozy, with creaky wooden floors and a long hallway that echoed when you walked. In the living room, a glass sliding door opened to a fenced backyard, covered with white, paper-thin curtains that always swayed with the breeze. At night, the hallway felt strangely long, too long. I'd sometimes wake up to the sound of footsteps that stopped when I opened my eyes. My mom would laugh it off and say it was the house settling. But I knew something felt wrong. A few times I thought I saw a silhouette standing in the backyard when I brushed my teeth at night. Each time it vanished the moment I blinked. I convinced myself it was just my imagination. Then came the night that changed Eve. It was around 7 p.m. I was downstairs watching cartoons while my mom folded laundry upstairs. The sky outside was dimming, casting long, dusky shadows across the living room. I was halfway through my show when I heard a faint tap on I froze. My heart began to race. Slowly, I turned around and crept toward the door. When I gently pulled the curtain aside, I found myself face to face with a man, filthy, with tangled hair, wild eyes, and a smile that stretched wider the longer I looked at him. He didn't move. He just stared at me like I screamed. My mom came rushing down the stairs. She stopped dead when she saw him. I'll never forget how her expression changed from confusion to fear in an instant. She whispered for me to stay behind her, but the man didn't even flinch. He pointed directly at me, then dragged a finger across his throat with a slow, deliberate motion. When my mom shouted that she was calling the police, he pulled a pocket knife from his coat and began scratching it across the glass door, making a screeching sound that cut through the silence like a blade. My mom grabbed my arm and we sprinted upstairs. We dove into her bedroom closet and tried to stay as quiet as possible. From below, we heard the glass shatter, followed by slow, deliberate footsteps. Then his voice echoed through the house, sickly sweet and childlike. "Boogeyman's coming. Can you hear me?" My mom was trying to call 911, but her hands were shaking so badly that the phone slipped from her fingers. I remember clutching her shirt and staring at the closet door, convinced it would open at any moment. Suddenly, a loud crash rang out from downstairs, followed by angry shouting. A second voice. It was my uncle. He had come home early from work and caught the man as he crept through the hallway. There were thuds, yelling, the sound of something breaking. By the time the police arrived, they found the man bloodied and pinned beneath my uncle, who didn't hold back. Turns out the man was a convicted predator with a long record, breaking and entering, stalking, and worse. He told the police he had been watching our house for weeks, waiting for the right moment. Watching me. We moved out 2 weeks later. My mom installed cameras in every room of our new house. She started locking every door twice, even during the day. As for me, I stopped sleeping near windows. I started checking under my bed again. Not for monsters, but for men. Real ones. The kind that smile at you through glass. But here's what really haunts me. 2 nights ago at our new house, I heard a tap-tap on the window. Just once. I pulled the curtain aside. There was no one there, but drawn into the condensation on the glass was a smiley face.